Yeah, I was trying to get through this broadcast without bringing up the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan too. The tough loss last night, but we move on from that.
It's tough out there.
I know. It really is a tough game. All right, I wanted to ask you about this. FBI Director Kash Patel, he spoke with Donald Trump Jr. about the arrest of this suspect. I wanted you to listen to Don Jr.'s take on this.
I never understood how this could just disappear. I mean, 2 pipe bombs targeting the headquarters of the Republican Party, targeting the headquarters of the Democrat Party. It just disappeared. It's almost like that was the backup plan if they didn't get what they wanted out of January 6th, which to me seems like a very clear setup operation.
And look, you're absolutely right.
What did you take from that as we continue to learn a little more information?
Don Jr. and Kash Patel are bringing up exactly the things that are on everyday Americans' minds. You know, this wasn't just the RNC. It wasn't just Republicans that were attacked. It wasn't just the DNC. It wasn't just Democrats that were attacked. This guy deliberately went and tried to stir up even a very chaotic situation. That's called domestic terrorism. And the fact that it took the administration this long to, the old administration basically just table it. But the fact that it took this administration, the Trump administration, this quickly to get it done just goes to show you what a night and day difference that is happening in our government. We need more of it. I'm glad they finally found the guy. Once again, I look forward to his trial. And then once that is concluded, we need to throw the book at this guy for a very long time.
For sure. Absolutely. A lot of lives could have been in danger potentially. The authorities say that though these weren't detonated, they were lethal devices that were planted. But it's still baffling that if there was no new evidence, nothing new came in, no new tip, why didn't you just close the case when you had all of that there in this administration and in that DOJ? That didn't happen. So questions there. I want to move on to your bill, sir. The Pearl Act, which so far has passed in the House. So here's what it is for those at home. The bipartisan legislation allows acquiring dogs from local shelters to be trained up as support canines for Customs and Border Protection personnel. I know you say this bill is another tool to improve mental health outcomes at CBP. Tell us about the positive impact these dogs can have with law enforcement officers.
Yeah, Sean, dogs save the day, bottom line. And Newsmax did a great job covering the border crisis, and we all saw all the people that came over. The part that didn't get covered that much was a lot of these people were bringing pets, and they abandoned these pets at the border. So what ended up happening was our shelters, our animal shelters, were overwhelmed with the amount of pets, dogs in particular. So the idea came from, how can we alleviate some of the stress on these animal shelters? At the same time, CBP had the highest number of suicides that they ever had. And the thought process was, let's bring dogs and people together. Let's get government out of the way and allow these Border Patrol agents to go to their local shelter, adopt a local dog. And there you go. There's their pet that they can all circle around. That, in my experience, that works. As a 20-year military veteran, dogs help. You're having a tough day, go pet a dog, go throw the ball around with a dog. So that's what the PRO Act is going to do. It's already passed the House. We've got leaders in the Senate. I look forward to the president signing this very soon.
I like it. Something very positive. Seemingly everyone can get on board who doesn't love dogs. I'm a dog lover too. This is great stuff, and obviously giving support ultimately to those that are serving in law enforcement.